Hey guys, it's Impact here, and in today's video I'll be showing you my new 4-2-3-1 custom tactics, right? Now, these are tactics I use a lot in games, in FUT Champs games, in pro games, in basically most games I play really. This and the 4-3-3 I use the most, so if these tactics help you guys out, make sure you drop a like and comment down below asking me what formation you want me to review next. Maybe the formation you're having fun with or you're struggling with, you want me to do tactics on, but I'm down to make tactics for any formation really, so just let me know. Anyway, ignore the team. We are the club is in the process of changing players, so we're ignore the positions, ignore the team. This is basically the team I had, but I had mid Pele here, and obviously all the players in the right position. So yeah, let's get into tactics now, and I'm just going to explain sort of like what tactics I use, why I use certain things, etc., etc., and explain maybe some other stuff you guys could try with the tactics to see whether you have more success with something else. So let's get into them. I can't remember whether I've uploaded my 4-2-3-1 tactics yet, because I've changed quite a lot for what I used to use at the start of the year. I can't remember whether I uploaded them or not, but anyway, so we're using balanced defensive style. With the 4-2-3-1, it's a very solid formation, very solid defensively. It's not really a formation you want to be pressing with at all. So this 4-2-3-1, like, you might want to use a different formation when chasing a game, for example, because it's not the best for like coming back. This is just the formation you want to start with. Very solid at the back, very basic attacking wise. Like, it's very simple to use. Basically, it's not very complicated. So we've got basic. We've got 40 width on both defensive and attacking, just because the through balls this year are so strong, and I feel like you need your centre backs to be a little bit more compact and the full backs to be a little bit more compact to stop the through balls in between. I know this year wing play is very strong, so it may be a bit like, why do you not want to have this width a bit higher? But I feel like you can sort of manually stop that. It's not sort of a thing that you can increase your width to have more success at stopping attacks down the wing. That's why I have it on 40. 60 depth, to be honest with you. Depth doesn't really do a lot this year. I've tried changing this to 100 to 0, etc. Again, I've tried changing it, but it doesn't really do a lot. So I just have it on 60. I want the team to be a bit higher, but not much. But like I said, it doesn't really change how high your line is for whatever reason. So build up play. I never really changed this, apart from when I'm chasing a game, I put it on fast build up, but balance just seems to be the best thing. If you're on fast build up, slow build up, your players just don't move right. When you're on fast build up, everyone runs away from you, so you don't really have a chance to build up your attacks. And in the 4-2-3-1, that's one of its strengths. You can slowly build up attacks in the midfield, in the attack. You can play triangles with your cams, with your DMs, with your striker. It's just not good to have this on anything else rather than balanced, right? Now, chance creation. This is the thing I've been messing around with most. I've had success with forward runs. I've had success with direct passing. I've had success with balanced. I feel like balanced is just what you want to start with, because it's just very basic. It's not very complicated. It's just very methodical the way you attack. If you're struggling going forward, like with these tactics, you could try direct passing or even forward runs, because it does give you more options in attack. But what can happen is you can get counter-attacked very easily, and also you can, like I said, it's similar to fast build-up. People just start running away from you. So if you are going to use these two, you have to be very good at like pressing R1 to call people short when you want them to, or RB on Xbox. But I've went back to balanced, and I've been enjoying that, so that's what I'm using at the minute. This may change at some point, so yeah. Players and box, I've always used 6. I just think it's the perfect middle ground to have just enough people in the box, but not have too many for the counter. Because if you look at 5, basically the only thing that changes is that the third man isn't in the box, and the people who are on the edge of the box aren't in a good position to receive the ball. As you can see, 6 is in the perfect place. If you're on 7, you have 4 people in the box, only 1 on the edge, which means sometimes like your DM can get in the box when you don't want them to. So that's why I have on 6. Just looking at the pictures and using my brain on what I want, and how it feels. And also, make sure you have your corners and free kicks on 1, especially corners, because that makes you able to do the corner glitch where you play at edge of the box and whip it in. What you can do is you can either just call the man short, pass it there, and then ping at edge, and then cross it back post, or you can switch your corner, take it quickly, and then ping it on the edge, like not even call anyone short, just ping at edge and then cross it in. This seems to be most effective when your corner is on 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 1. Free kicks I just have on 1 so I don't counter-attack, same as corners really. So yeah, let's get into the actual instructions. Let's start with the fullbacks because fullbacks is the most standard. So we just have them both on stay back. Normally do on a 4-2-3-1, you don't want these on balance, you don't want these on get forward. It's a 4-2-3-1, it's very solid defensively. We want to have people behind the ball. We don't want our fullbacks going out because we're just going to get counted. So our DMs. We have our CDMs on stay back, cover centre, cut pass lanes, both. I have tried my more attacking CDM on balanced and even get forward. But to start the game, I feel like having them on stay back to be that solid defensive rock that you need for this 4-2-3-1 is the best thing to do. When you're like maybe 1 goal down or drawn and struggling to attack, you can put him on balance or attack or on get forward. You're more attack 1, but to start the game, make sure they're both on stay back. Now, they're both on cut passing lanes. I sort of tried it out and sort of thought, it sort of makes sense with how good driven passes are this year to intercept them. Cut passing lanes helps with defending driven passes from my personal experience, so that's why they're on that. And cover centre, basically a general rule of thumb for this is if your fullbacks are on stay back in any formation, make sure they're on cover centre. Your DMs just send them into whatever formation you're using. And if your fullbacks are on balance or get forward, make sure they're on cover wing. That's the general rule of thumb for that. And obviously our fullbacks on stay back. So these are on cover centre. Now, let's get into the wide cams first. So I have these on stay forward, get into the box. I used to have these on come back or basic. I can't remember what one. I think it was basic actually. But I feel like having these on stay forward is so good for counter-attacks. It feels like your wingers are just a tiny bit more forward. And even though it says stay forward, they don't like stay... They don't stay with the striker, they still come back and defend. But they're just that little bit higher, which makes it easier for you to counter-attack with. And getting to the box or cross is just a standard, really. If you're looking for the back post cross, these need to be on get into the box. And also, when you're in the box, you can get that pass across very easily with these on get into the box, right? This is something else I've changed from what I used to play. Stay forward is what I always use for cams. Central cams, you need this on. In any central cam, you need this on stay forward. But I used to play balanced. I use get into the box now, because what happens is, I feel like this year, you need to dribble and look for that pass across like a lot when you're in attacking situations. Normally on FIFA, you can just dribble around people and look for the shot. This year, you need to you can create the space and pass it across. It's the easiest way to score. And with Neymar and get into the box, when you're attacking, it sort of plays more like a 2-striker formation. So that you just always have that pass across. So try it out and let me know what you guys think of it. And now for Pele, he is on just stay forward. I used to have stay central on, but sometimes you sort of want that attack and run down the wing, alright? Just for through balls, really. Sometimes your cams aren't there, your wide cams, so you want him on just mixed attack. Don't have him getting behind, because what happens is, sometimes you need your striker to sort of come and show for the ball. On getting behind, he never does this. He never ever does it, so make sure he's on mixed attack, alright? And I think that is everything, alright? I think it's everything. I've gone through everything. Just make sure you have fast players who have 5-star skills on the wings. They don't have to have 5-star skills, but preferably. In central cam, you want someone who's quick and nimble and small. You don't want someone like a Foden here, really, or like a Pogba or a De Bruyne, really. You want someone who's quick, nimble, good on the ball, and someone who can shoot a little bit, alright? So De Bruyne's alright, but he doesn't have the skills, and he doesn't really have that fear on the ball that someone like a Neymar has. If you're looking for a cheaper guy, maybe like an Ousmane Dembele isn't bad, a Vinicius Jr., a Gelson Martins, a Saint Maximin. And for the wings, there's someone like a Rashford for the striker, someone like a Son maybe. And for the DMs, just people who can cut up the play. Preferably one taller, one smaller. I know De Jong's not the tallest, but I sort of like having people who are going on the ball. So maybe like a... Let me think. Maybe like a Fofana and a Kante. Or Fofana and a Fred, for example, right? And the fullbacks and defence 7 explanatory. So, like I said at the start of the video, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like, comment which formation you want me to do a video on next, because I'm always down to help you guys out with the tactics, to help you push up the divisions and get more foot champs wins. So anyway, it's been Impact, and I'll speak to you in the next one.